So I'm not exactly sure what just happened, but on the lineup on the computer screen, we just lost Kevin Streety. So I don't know if that means he's not here or.
I don't think I saw any desert buggies there.
I thought there was one here at least. Well, anyways, here they come out of the track. Our limited buggies.
Hey, 8 limited buggies, that's pretty good, man, I can tell you. I remember back in the day, these were part of the Lucas Oil National Series, and it was a big class.
Yeah, I think going back to the core days, I'd have to say.
Oh, he was even bigger, but
yeah,
that was.
It was like. Yeah. Well, we did a standing start in front of the crowd, 4 wide, and as far, I want to say probably 10, 12 rows back.
Was that Chula Vista when
yeah.
they did that? Yeah, I remember that. Yes.
How else could you start them?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
It would have gone down the hill.
Yeah. But a lot of these cars, in fact, probably all of them darn near, were in that race.
Makes me think of Fitzgerald and Fraley and heck, I remember Cameron and even Bryce Menzies.
Bryce Menzies' first race of his entire life was this car in Chula Vista. And I think he rolled it twice, his first race. And I know that we watched that driver from Las Vegas. Everyone seems to call him the GOAT.
I don't know. He's won some championships, and I know he's won like Baja a couple times.
Yeah,
won a couple of big championships and some big name series and stuff.
That's perfect hair.
Yeah, as we say, the 1980s here. Yeah. Perfect hair.
Still parts in the middle, and that one he takes his helmet off after the Baja.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, still parted in the middle and lays off to the side, real nice.
Yeah, his son's now killing it.
Oh yeah, didn't take him long, huh?
Yeah.
But we're talking about Rob McCachran, so.
And Caden, his son's already in a trophy truck again.
Yeah.
He's teamed up with Christian Serapis, I think, for the 1,000.
He was fun to watch at Laughlin a couple weeks ago. Austin Wilson's checked in. He's watching us. Hey, Austin, thanks for tuning in. It's cool to have guys like you just kind of snorting around, seeing what this series is all about. And the green is out for the Great American Short Course season finale weekend of the limited buggy division. As 9 cars take the green flag into turn 1. I always called this like the real IROC of off-road. They're so equally matched, and you can tell right away when a driver knows how to maintain that speed and momentum to the turns, because this is the first class on your way up that has that turning brake. So utilize that.
It's funny, I was actually talking to a couple of the pro buggy drivers who said these turning brake leaps. Really? Like, how does that happen? He goes, the way the buggies have changed. And man, I remember the first time I got in one, I tried to turn the wheel and I just went straight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that's for.
Austin checks, here you go, snowing in northern Wisconsin today. So how much you got? As you look on camera, you can see there's no snow here, Austin.
Okay, we do have one desert buggy, Jesus Sanchez.
I know I'm cuting all day, but there's no reason to fog up your glasses sitting next to me.
I've got to fan myself, Scott.
In fact, I think
I'm getting the vapors.
If I saw it right, yeah. Jesus is a late entry. Showed up this morning. I think in the last was able to get in.
That's awesome.
So that's cool to see him here. He had quite the crew with him too. Probably had about 10, 12 people with him, I think.
Does he do some of the wall racing up here?
I couldn't even tell you. Nothing about the gentleman.
I think I've seen his name somewhere, but I just couldn't do it. Maybe I'm thinking, but
on church on Sunday mornings?
Yeah, that could be. No, I think you're thinking of the other Jesus.
Yeah, okay.
Jay Prescott continues to lead in the limited buggy with Travis Howard and Carson Smith, followed by Matthew.
Nice lead by Shane early on in this race. Yeah, Austin says they're getting just a dusting up there. Yeah, he didn't know it dusted. He brings his butt down to South California.
Let's see
Yeah. That's a dusting. So Sean Jones is having issues as he pulls back onto the track. Well back in the back. Still in the lead lap, but he can't even see the traffic out in front of him. He's so far behind. And he's off the pace, so he might be actually just limping around the racetrack trying to find a way to get off.
Yeah, it looks like he was limping around there. Darren Sefton, that purple one. That purple one reminds me of your best friend's Trixie.
Hey, Gary Green checks in. He goes, it's 70 degrees right now in southern Pennsylvania. It's supposed to be 45 Monday. Well, welcome to fall, Gary.
Yeah. Let's see what the temperature here is.
So let's see. Shane Prescott, Travis Howard, Carson Smith, 1, 2, and 3 right now. Pretty much gapped out through the entire field. Equally about 6, 7, 8 car lengths between each car. And again, this is where I think the first half was kind of a snooze job until that comp yellow comes out.
Then re-racks and restacks, yeah.
Trying to explain the comp yellow and how it works and the strategies behind it, things like that. To some of these guys are running UTVs out in Oklahoma. They're not big fans of it yet because they haven't tried it. Yeah. There's some of the drivers, don't get me wrong, some of the drivers have been at races where they've had the comp yellow, but a lot of them haven't. But I think if they try it, they'll figure it out and go, you know what, this might be the way to go.
I actually enjoy it. I think it really makes when the race can get along and drawn out in the first half, you know, early on. Well, this kind of tightens everything up and makes it do it all again. By the way, I just want to let you know it's a balmy 59 degrees, but it feels like 59.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, all I know is we're sitting here in short sleeves.
Yeah. Prescott made his run by with Howard, Carson Smith.
The next race of the afternoon, race number 6, will be the Weller Racing SR1 UTV division. Those are the side-by-sides. Can you even call them side-by-sides?
They're based on the original Rhino chassis, but they got an R1, Yamaha R1 motor, 1000.
Based upon the Rhino chassis.
That's been
in a
highly modified.
Yeah, show me what part is the Rhino chassis on those
The
sites.
VIN.
Yeah. So the comp yellow is out. We're about halfway through the pace lap for the competition yellow. Our running order in the top 5 right now is Matt Simodi in that fifth spot, Carson Smith, Travis Howard, Shane Prescott, all in the top 5.
Kind of reminds me of some of the like the 4500 class, or you know, some of the other classes where actually retain 75% of the frame. Or you know, you could reorganize that 75% of the frame. But
I remember when the Class 8 short course trucks were stock stub, and that was it.
Stock, yeah.
I go, what's the point?
That during the Pace Motorsports day?
Here they had to have a stock stub, but then the stock cab corners.
Yeah.
I think a steel roof. Other than that,
yeah, it was all tube chassis after that.
I think you had to have the stock grill.
Which were held on by zip ties half the time, if I remember some of them.
Yeah, they lasted turn one.
Yeah. All right, well, we got them re-racked. We got them restacked.
You gotta love. Look at Gary Lane up there, 10 and 2 o'clock.
Yeah, perfect.
He's out there, 10 and 2.
Well, he's got his elbows up from riding his flat tracks.
You know, that is. Is he done yet?
No, he's still winning championships.
He's afraid they're going to make him drop down a class.
Yeah.
Going up a class in age.
Yeah, 70 and over, and they make him race with the 50-year-olds.
I think they were making him run 40s next year.
Yeah, he made him race 60s. He beat them. Now he's going to be in the vets class.
So already at the drop of the green flag, you can tell there's just a little bit more, even though they fall back in line.
I'm not sure what happened, but I saw a lot of hands going up in the air at the grandstands, yeah.
From the spotters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the job.
Yeah. What in the Sam Hill?
Oh, here we go. Gerald Gibson goes, you can only run a Rhino chassis or a Weller tube chassis.
Rhino. Yeah.
Why does it seem like Yamaha Rhinos are as old as I am? It just seems like. I remember back in the '40s, I thought side-by-side thing was just a fad.
Yeah.
And it kind of was because they went away for, what, 2-3 years. And all of a sudden, players goes, hey, let's play. And boom, it takes off again.
Well, Smith Samodi now moves up there, and I think that's what it was there because I see Sefton and Prescott got shuffled down. And that could have been the issue. Oh, I do hear a motor off base.
Carson is pulling away from the field big time.
He's like, bye-bye. Wouldn't want to be you. Now, I remember Lake Elsinore Motorsports Park, and we were going to do this Rhino race, and they had the stock cages, bench seats, regular seat belts, and snow fencing as window cages.
Wow.
And it was Todd Arthur, Travis Peterson, and Matag. And I remember Matag did a triple in a Rhino that was pretty much stock. And the place went nuts.
Looks like is that Shane Prescott that's pushed off the track into the
Yeah,
infield?
the 328. That's what it looks like to me. Well, Sean Jones has only made 2 laps. Prescott's now 6, so he didn't make the last one. And Pearson, here he comes. Bright yellow on the shot. He'll get up on the 8th in the lead lap.
What are we looking at for points in this class?
Well, Carson Smith. Well, that's not a problem for Carson Smith because he's running away with this right now. He's at 433. Shane Prescott, though, that's where it's going to hurt for him because he's at 407. And, looks like Sanchez has a right rear flat tire, Jesus. He found the one rock. But Prescott, or Carson Smith, Smody, and Richard Woods, top 3.
Yeah, great camera shots from the drone as it follows Samodi around the front stretch and into turn 1. I can't get over that.
Love how the technology's changed, and I was watching them film some of the stuff out at SEMA, and even in the drift cars, they all had, drones flying around. They're doing the Optima batteries, drive tech or competition there. They had all these drones flying around. Now you're just seeing it more and more and more everywhere.
It's almost turning into the primary camera shot as compared to being an add-on kind of thing, which is still pretty cool. And it only makes me wonder, is like, dang, where was this stuff back in the core days? Because we thought the back cam was cool. We had a tower at the very top of the
yeah, I remember that.
And then way down at the bottom of that big downhill jump, the ski jump.
Oh, yeah.
And then a cable.
The back cam, right?
Yeah.
The fly cam, back cam. I think NFL was like the only other ones that had that back in the day. I think Core was really the first one that innovated that for motorsports.
I mean, it was totally by mistake, but it was pretty cool when the checkered flag comes on. Boy, he was that. And Carson Smith will take the win. Matt Simone will take second. Richard Woods third. Travis Howard and Darren Sefton will round up the top 5.
Simone and Woods. All right. So probably by accident, you said? Finish the thought?
Oh, yeah.
Now you got me like on the edge of my seat.
It was all by accident because we couldn't quite get the cable tight, so there's a little bow in it.
Yeah.
Hanging down. So what happened is the back cam would catch the trucks up from above as they made its way to the downhill jump, and then the camera hit the bow, and I was looking up at the trucks as they hit the air.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll go talk to these guys.
Let's go send Dave Arnold down trackside to the podium, talk to our top 3 finishers. And actually, in 2 different classes, I believe. You're not going to talk to, yeah. So, 2 classes, 4 drivers. If there ever was a time when somebody wanted to walk up behind Dave Arnold and secretly cuff him upside the head, I'll give you $5. So the unofficial results, our top 5 will be Greg Pearson, Darren Sefton, 5th and 4th. Travis Howard, Matt Simodi, Carson Smith, Richard Woods, and Jesus Sanchez will take the win in the Desert Division. Following our interviews, the next race for the afternoon will be the modified carts. I believe that's the last, I'll call it kids class of the afternoon or of the day, will be modified carts coming up right after this.
Were you guys waiting on me? All right. All right, Mr. Woods, how you doing?
I'm doing bitching, man.
You're on the box. You like that, huh?
Yeah, second time racing that car.
You got to love that, man. It's got some good juju.
Yeah, I had a good time. I'd like to thank my spotter, Oliver, my crew chief, Robert, Mad Mike, Crazy Mike, Right Turn Mike, my wife, and everybody that came out to help.
We'll talk about your race a little bit there because you got everybody was shuffling around there, some positions. Saw Prescott go back, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a podium position.
Yeah, I was just trying to keep my lines. Like I said, I'm new to this. We're desert racers, so we're trying this to see what it's all about. So we're having a good time, man. I love it.
That's a good thing. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Richard Woods, everybody up there. Got Matthew Simodi there. We're going to go ahead and give this young man $100 from K&N. Got to love that. Let's talk a little bit about this race. I know you guys are all fighting up there, but we couldn't see it because we're vision's blocked to the right, but something must have happened with all you guys. Everybody got shuffled around behind you.
Yeah, I don't know really what happened, but we were running a little far behind the top 3 in the first half of the race. We got that restart, and I was behind Carson over here, and I don't know what happened to the first 2 guys, but I wasn't going to stick around and find out. I was following him up to the front. So it was a really good race, though. Car handled good, so happy to be up here.
Yeah, we looked down for a second, and it was like he was back in like 4th or 5th with both of these guys, and all of a sudden I looked at you guys just kind of played follow leader.
Yeah, that was pretty much how it went the whole time. I mean, on that first lap start, I was just trying to stay in front of Travis. Carson got in front of me, but we just followed each other the whole way. So.
Well, it worked out good. I know you got some people to help you out.
Yeah, got to thank my parents, all my friends that come out here, my girlfriend that comes out here. I got to thank J&M Speed Center, Meehan Motorsports, Blanchard Graphics, and just everyone else that helps support the series. I got to thank the series for giving us a spot to come race. This is my first season here, my first podium, and I'm just having a phenomenal time.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, Matthew Simodi, everybody with a great job there. And Carl Smith, man, talk about being lucky. Better to be good than lucky sometimes. Well, lucky paid off for you this time. Won $100 from K&N right there. Let's just talk about, I know Travis Howard's up there. We got Prescott going on there. And you got the points lead right now. So everything in your head, it was probably going through it. You got a little bit of a lead. I think it's like 30 points. But today and tomorrow could add up if something happens.
Yeah, it's definitely not a mind game, but it's something to take into consideration going out there, not to do anything stupid, not to throw it away. But like Matt was saying on the restart, I kind of thought they were going to call something. I didn't know what was going on, but it sucks, but it's racing. But I was able to make the best of it and hang on to it, so yeah.
Sometimes you're in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, I guess. But I just want to thank my mom, my dad, DSP, AIC, the Kennedys for everything they do, Gunner for spotting, Orange Electrical, Gordon Feed, and yeah, everyone else that helps me out. Thank you.
Well, give it up for Carson Smith, everybody. But again, Richard Woods with a great performance in third. Samodi with his first box podium. Here we go. And Carson Smith, Santa tall on top of the box. Speaking of boxes, back to Scott in the box.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dave, for remembering that part of it.
Well, it rhymes. What can I say?
Yes, we do. We got one 1600 bucket.
I hope your glasses fog up on the way up the stairs.
Hold on. I got one more. I got a desert buggy here. A new guy. I love it seeing this up there. Jesus Sanchez. I'm gonna step up with him a little bit. Man, unfortunately, I saw you had a right rear flat there coming around, but man, welcome to short course. You having a little fun?
Yeah, man, it was my first time racing ever.
It's a blast, isn't it?
You all right?
You like that adrenaline rush?
I did.
Well, welcome to the family. That's so awesome. So let's talk about the experience with all those cars out there. How intimidating is it?
I don't know, man. My car didn't seem near as fast as theirs.
Well, I know, but they're just like all over the place. You know, it's like trying to dodge everybody. It's like driving in rush hour in the 15.
Right? Yes, sir.
Well, you got some people to thank for being out here?
Moroso Motorsports and B&R Buggies for helping me out.
Awesome. Let's give it up for Jesus Sanchez, everybody. Welcome to Short Course. Welcome to the family, and hopefully we're going to have you out here more often. So it's great to see new drivers always popping in to play with us at the Great American Short Course. Now back to you again, Scott.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And we all know why Jesus is here. It ain't so much for the race. It's here for, he heard La Bufadora's in town.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
But I just want to reiterate exactly what Dave said. Welcome to the series, Jesus, and hope you're having a great time so far. As we get ready for our next race of the afternoon, it's Weller Racing SR1s getting ready to come out trackside. We already have the track crew, Cowboy and the guys, out there on the track getting it ready to go. We've got coming out here 4 SR1s. As it looks like Corey Weller and Jason Weller chose to stay home this weekend. I know they probably had something going on, but they're the driving force behind the SR1 division. So starting that 4th spot will be Robert Gutierrez in the 83. Alongside him will be Sammy Nino in the 17. The front row will be Paul O'Brien in the 11 and Larry Hayes in the 75. So we expect to see them come out trackside shortly. So Alexia checks in. She looks like she's cheering on Sierra Lewis in an upcoming race. And a really good friend of mine, I haven't seen in a long time, checking in from Canada, Tom Benvenuti is